All right. Hold for the first eight. First group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First group, stand up. Back row. Everybody standing in to join. Lisa, Lauren. Way to go. Step, brush, steps, step, brush, step, step. Erica, you're up. Open, close, fourth, close, open, close, fourth, close. Passe, up, down. Tombe, pas de réglissa, pas de chat. Tombe, pas de réglissa, pas de chat. Tombe, pas de réglissa, pas de chat. Chasse, torgitation, arabesque. Chasse, torgitation, arabesque. Chasse, torgitation, arabesque. Run to circle, which I have not gotten to yet. Okay. Hey ladies, so I'm going to try and go over some of the more intricate parts of your ballet dance. The first one is going to be the waltz step. So that's the step, brush, step, 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 brush, step, 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 prep, attitude turn, land in the arabesque, and bourrée backwards. I'll show you a breakdown of that. You all should know where you stand during that time. This should be on your piece of tape if I remember correctly. The next one that we will break down is the change that we made the last week that we were in the studio. So we were doing échappé, passe, passe, échappé, passe, passe. That was looking a little sloppy, so we have changed that. I'm gonna do my best to demonstrate, but with the growing baby belly that I have going on here, sometimes when I start jumping around like that, it doesn't feel too good. So I will give you the slow, more positioned breakdown, and then you should know kind of the pace that we've been doing things. So with that one, you start in fifth position, you're gonna go échappé, close, fourth position, close, échappé, close, fourth position, close. Passe down, hold in bourrée, and come down. So the timing is a little bit slower and the movements are kind of frozen, so we see these pictures of each of the positions. From there, that's when I'll also break down the tombe, pas de bourrée, glissade, pas de chat. This is done with inverted lines. So you're in two lines, but every other person is going a different direction, which will give a fantastic illusion on stage and make things look so much more intricate. But please note which direction you start. So if I say you're 1, that means that you start to the right first. If I say you're a 2, that means you start to the left first. Without y'all in the studio, I can't tell you who was who, which direction was which, but just kind of keep that in mind if you can remember, or practice both sides, and you can only get to be a stronger dancer that way. And then the last step that I will break down is going to be torgité. I'm going to do my best. I may clip a breakdown that I did from the 2nd, 3rd grade class and attach it into this video, so you can use that. I also mentioned to them that I saw a fantastic breakdown video from a professional ballerina that I follow on YouTube, and if I can, I may link her video to this as well to show you that step, brush back breakdown that we had talked about last in class, so it doesn't have that cyclone, tornado, cone shape effect that we kept getting from y'all, where it looks like the legs are just kind of rotating. So I'm going to do a breakdown of all of those for you. I'm hoping this video is not super, super lengthy. I know your dance is not complete. If I can get the ability to complete it on video, I will, but I don't really like doing that for the simple fact of you're not in the studio with me for me to tell you where to stand and how your positioning works and so forth. And I feel like you'd be doing the work at home and then you'd get here and we'd have to put in the work just the same. So I'm going to try and get this, those few parts broken down for you, and we'll go from there. All right, thanks, ladies. Hey, ladies. So Miss Tabby at home and was editing the video for your ballet dance, and I realized that I did not explain and go over the groups for the beginning of the dance. So just as a reminder, we do have your 3 partners in the front. If you are on the left side, sorry, if you're on the right side, then you go first. I believe this is Gracie, Brinley, and Allie. You are group 1, so everybody holds the first 8 counts, and then you 3 are my group 1, starting with the port de bras first. The next 8 count happens, and then your partners join you for this. So group 2, you will do, I believe that's going to be Lily, Molly, and Joanna. Those are group 2 for the front line. You will do your port de bras from the left side, so you'll go 1, 2, 3. Your outside arm goes up, inside, and then up, and then all the way down. I did not explain that in the video when I was creating it yesterday, and I wanted to clarify. As for my back row, I have 4 of you. My outside people are the first group, and then my inside are the second. I believe my outside group should be Amy and Malin, and then Maddie and Taylor, you are my inside group. So what you're going to do is you're going to start in 5th position with your left foot front, and you will bring your foot up, bring it up through passe on your leg, extend it to the front. You're going to rond de jambe back to the passe with your left leg, and then bring it down to coupe to end in 5th position. So the front group is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 8. You are going foot up 1, 2, extend 3, 4, around 5, 6, down to the coupe 7, in 5th position 8. So as everybody understands, we have hold the first 8 count of the song. The second 8 count is group 1, whether you are front line or back line. The third 8 count is going to be group 2, being whether you're front line or back line. The back line is my inside people. And then when we do it, the fourth 8 count, everybody does the port de bras. Back line, you're going to do it like group 1 does. So like Gracie, Brinley, and Allie do it. So you will do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to do your right arm up for your 3rd position with that. Also, backline, don't forget that as the front line is coming to standing, you are doing your glissade to the right, glissade to the left, and you actually do a bourrée turn around. The second time it's done, everybody in the class is doing it. You're doing glissade to the right, glissade to the left, and you do not do a bourrée turn. You just go up into 5th position and freeze before you go into your waltz step. So I'm sorry I didn't get to demonstrate that. I'm just trying to crop this video and get it out to you ASAP. I am also working on your tap video, so look out for that. That one's a little bit trickier to kind of video and document and crop for you. So enjoy the rest of this. Also note that towards the end, when I'm going over the tour jeté, I have added in a video clip from a fantastic ballerina named Catherine Morgan, and she does a great job explaining a little bit more clearly tour jeté like I was trying to explain to you in class. So I hope that helps you with some tips as well, and y'all can practice, and I look forward to seeing you soon. All right, bye girls. All right, ladies, so we're gonna go over those steps I was just talking about from your ballet dance. We're gonna start with the waltz step. So we start further back, although you're on your piece of tape. You're gonna step on your right foot. So step 1, brush 2. Step 3, 4, so left, right. Step on to your left, rotate towards the back, and as you do that, you will transfer your weight onto your left foot, brushing your right foot back to arabesque. Move a little bit here. So you just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Step that foot, right foot brushes back. So brush back, step, step, lunge. This is your prep, okay? So we are in a 4th position to the right corner, and you are open to the audience. From here, you are going to be turning on your right foot. Your arms come up. I'll step a little back. You're here. Your arms are going to come up into 5th position. You are going to have your foot in an attitude, okay, to the front. It is like a tabletop, so it is flat with the leg to the back. And you will turn. So step, attitude, and you will bring that foot down through the passe into the 4th position for the 3rd arabesque, sorry, 2nd arabesque. Arabesque, and then from here, you bring your feet together and bourrée to your 2 lines. So let's try that again. Sorry, this is a little hiccupy. We start from here. We've just done our glissade, glissade, hold, here. We go. Step, brush, step, 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 brush, step, step, prep, turn, come through to the 2nd arabesque, bourrée to your 2 parallel lines. So with counts, we are 1, brush 2, step 3, 4, step 5, brush 6, step 7, 8, prep 1, turn 2, 3, come through 4, bourrée 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is your waltz step for your ballet. The next step that we go to is what we just changed in your last class. This was the échappé, passe, passe, échappé, passe, passe. This has since changed. I slowed it down a little bit, and I really want to see each of these positions. It's a little hard, as I said earlier, for me to do because the bouncing around makes the baby bounce and makes me kind of a little hard on breath. So I'm going to do this as best I can. We get into our 2 straight lines. Everyone does this exactly the same. You're going to go échappé. Échappé means to escape. So your feet are going to go from 5th out to 2nd. Don't make it a jump. Think of it as your feet are sliding from 5th to 2nd. I'll back up so we're looking at on the bar, 5th position. You go open, close, 4th, close, open, close, 4th, close, passe, down, 5th position. Arms, open, close, open, close, 4th, close, open, close, 4th, close, passe, close, passe, close, fit. You want to think about when you're doing your fourth position and your passe that whatever foot is, so you go open, close, here. So it's the opposite hand as it is front foot. And the same when you're doing your passe. It's opposite and opposite. And that's to counterbalance your weight. So this portion, we bourrée, we get here, we go open, close, fourth, close, open, close, fourth, close, passe, down, bourrée, and down. All right. I apologize if that was a little messy, but you understand. So moving on from here, we go into our tombe pas de bourrée. We talked about tombe in class. I'm going to move this way a little bit. Tombe, you're going to slide. So arms will open like so, and you're going to, in a plie, slide your foot to the side. Kind of a second, fourth to the corner, so to speak. So we're going to go tombe, and then we're going to go back, side, front. Okay? So tombe pas de bourrée. We have tombe pas de bourrée, and then we're going to glissade. Your arms stay out in second. Glissade. Go from plie with your right foot front. You're going to brush it out, leap onto it, brush, and close left foot front. So tombe pas de bourrée, glissade. Then we do it back to the other side. This will look like tombe pas de bourrée, glissade, and then you have your pas de chat. And pas de chat means jump of the cat. So it's going to be up, up, and close. I have a picture. I will show you a freeze frame of pas de chat so you understand what you're supposed to look like in air. We're going to do this to the other side. We then go tombe pas de bourrée, glissade, pas de chat. One more time to the right. Tombe pas de bourrée, glissade, pas de chat. Now, this is done in your two groups, changing lines. So, if my memory serves me, group one, being the first, third, and back rows, go out. Okay, so they go to the right first. So they will do it just as I did. Go to the right, go to the left, come back to the right. The second and fourth rows will do this opposite. So you will be in your line and you will go to the left first. So tombe pas de bourrée, glissade, pas de chat. Tombe pas de bourrée, glissade, pas de chat. Tombe pas de bourrée, glissade, pas de chat. Okay? From here, we go into chasse tourgette. And this is, everybody does chasse tourgette. Now you are doing it back in to your two parallel lines. So you may do it to the left, you may do it to the right. I'm going to break that down for you. We talked about tourgette in our last class, very briefly at the end. I don't want it to look like this cyclone or spear type movement. It is to look almost very split-like, it's very flat. So if you are in group two, which I just finished doing, you have done your pas de chat and you'll step to go into your first arabesque. You will go to the right, okay? And you will go chasse, and you're going to go tourgette. So you have your chasse, which means to kiss. So kiss your feet or chase. They chase each other. Chasse, you're going to go step onto your right. You are going to brush your left leg up while flipping your body. This leg will land and you will bring your right leg back to arabesque. Try and bring it as high as you possibly can. Miss Tabby does not go very high right now. To the arabesque, you will chaîné out of it into a third arabesque. So that looks like first arabesque. We go chassé, brush, brush, chaîné, third arabesque. If you are coming from the right side, you are here in your first arabesque. I'm going to move more on the camera. You will go chassé, brush, 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 chaîné, third arabesque. So again, here, chassé, brush, brush. My arms are getting tangled. Chaîné, third arabesque.
Is that people are going around. Yeah, it tends to be sort of a circular thing. Tour jeté is not a circular thing, despite the fact that you turn in the air. Tour jeté is completely flat and then flat. Watch that you're not doing tour jeté. That's going to flip you around. That's going to be not a good position. You're going to look like this from the back. Tour jeté, to break it down, is grand battement front, and in the air you switch to grand battement back. It is not grand rond de jambe, grand rond de jambe. It's battement, battement. There is no second position, really, in tour jeté. It is front, switch to back. So make sure you're not rond de jambing the leg in tour jeté. That is the #1 problem that I see. Watch the difference. Rond de jambe. See, it just doesn't look good. So think flat. Yeah? Bump, bump. It brushes and brushes. That's the first thing. Second thing is I see a lot of people anticipating the floor and landing like this. You have to think, hit arabesque in the air before you land. One arabesque, then land. Not arabesque as you land. Watch the difference. First one is wrong. Not very exciting. You're anticipating the ground. You lose your back. Watch what happens when you think arabesque in the air. Then come down. See what I mean? Your leg has the chance to get higher. So think of getting to that arabesque before you land. Another thing that will help you is your upper body. It's, again, anticipating the ground. Don't anticipate. Don't give the game away. Yeah? Do one lift even higher, come down. Not one lower. The key to jumping, guys, is to make it look like you jump higher than you do, is here. I cannot jump at all and look like I do just by not anticipating the ground. Yeah, watch. Or I look like I jumped. So really don't give the game away with your upper body. Lift, lift, then land. You have the time. Finish the tour jeté before you land. Yeah, it doesn't have to all get down in one. That won't look very good. Really finish the position and then come down. Also watch your arms. Let whatever the arm is, sometimes it's 2 arms up, sometimes it's to first, whatever it is, sometimes it opens to second. Let this help you. Don't do 1, 2. Typically, every tour jeté goes through 5th, whether it's to first, whether it's to open. So let that go with your grand battement. Yeah, it's got to go with the grand battement to get you lifted and off the floor. So lift and down. Watch the difference again. I know you guys like the bad versus good. So here's when my arms are late. Fine, fine, but watch when the arms go with it. See the difference? Up. This gets you up. Even if you don't jump, you jump that high, it looks like you jump a lot higher than you do. So think about that. Like all jumps, guys, land in the balls of your feet. Big plie, big brush, yeah? That's your power, right? That's another reason the rond de jambe is not as effective, because you're not brushing this way. You're brushing that way, You know what I mean? So really big brush, really big plie. And then like in turns, because this is technically a turn, your shoulders. 1, 2. Get this shoulder around quickly. Watch the difference. Yeah. But if I'm going to get this shoulder around, that is my momentum. See what I mean? It can get around. So whatever direction you're going, if you're going to the right, here's this left shoulder. Boom. If you're late on the left shoulder or whatever shoulder it is, you're never going to get around. You're going to come down in a bad position, and it's not going to look good. So really get the shoulders around. I see a lot of dancers miss that. The arms get around, the legs get around, but not the shoulders. So think about that. So brush front, brush back, no second. Upper body is so important, whether it's the lift, the shoulders. Yeah, let that help you. Don't depend on 50% of your body. You have to let your upper body help you. And that is how it helps you. Yeah, let that help you. Let that big plie brush help you, and no rondejambe. And your tours jetés.
This is the point that we stopped with this dance. I have more to add on, but I don't really want to do that in video because it may be a bit too confusing for all parties involved, because you will be going to a circle formation, one group will move out, one group will move in, and so forth, and I don't want the positions or your placement to confuse you too much. So we're going to stop here for now. This is about half of it. If I do feel that there are some combinations or patterns that I can further teach, I will add those to a video at a later point. Hopefully not too later. I'm hoping we're not in quarantine for too much longer. And I will get those out to you at our earliest convenience. So thank you, ladies. I hope this helped. And practice, practice, practice. All right. Bye, ladies. All right. Hold for the first eight. First group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First group, stand up. Back row. Everybody standing in to join. Lisa, Laura. There you go. Step, brush, step, step, brush, step, step. Erica, ready? Open, close, fourth, close, open, close, fourth, close. Passe, up, down. Tombe, pas de réglissa, pas de chat. Tombe, pas de réglissa, pas de chat. Tombe, pas de réglissa, pas de chat. Chasse, torjetation, arabesque. Chasse, torjetation, arabesque. Chasse, torjetation, arabesque. Run to circle, which I have not gotten to yet.